The title, Harnessing Innovation to Stay Ahead of the Curve, Navigating the Latest Trends, suggests that this TED Talk will focus on the idea of using innovation as a tool to stay ahead of changes in various industries or fields, and will aim to provide guidance on identifying and keeping up with new trends. The phrase harnessing innovation implies that the speaker will discuss ways to effectively utilize new technologies, ideas, or processes to gain a competitive edge or solve problems. While the phrase stay ahead of the curve is a metaphor, that means to be ahead of the competition or ahead of the latest developments in a field. And lastly, the phrase navigating the latest trends implies that the speaker will provide strategies for identifying and understanding new developments and how to take advantage of them. In my years of teaching experience, it is really challenging. So here's the time of face-to-face classes. There you go. And changing to an online class. So it really affects how I do my lesson and how will my students cooperate with me. I even ask myself, is it worth it? Can I still do it? And the answer is yes. It motivates me to teach more and to stick to my ideals, which is education is the most powerful of all. Like the advocacy of our beloved Gasly Lapus, that no student shall be left behind. And here I am. Here are some of my certificates, and I succeeded. And of course, I'm aiming for more. I'm aiming to strive more, not only for myself, but of course, to all of our students. In addition, I have encountered educational issues and have observed a lot of educational reforms. But among these reformies, as I've said a while ago, Jesli Lapus' contribution to EFA goals is, of course, the closest to my ideals. And why, uh, why him? So, of course, here are the six EFA goals which the Philippines has committed itself include first, expanding the early childhood care and education. So it's very important for our children to expand their knowledge even in the early stage, like of kinder, grade one, early childhood. The second, providing free and compulsory education for all. So now it's not really a problem because we all have the privilege to study, to educate ourselves, and to be successful someday. And that's all we need right now. And next, we have providing learning and life skill to young people and adults. Nowadays, it's not just about how smart you are, but of how skillful you are. So we should really do our best to enhance the skills and talents that we have. Next, of course, we also have to increase the adult literacy by 50%. Yeah. We all know that there are still adults who have difficulties in reading and in understanding what they are reading. So, I this is one I like about because it is really important for us to know the details of what is happening in our world right now. Next, we have achieving gender equality by 2015. So now that we are in an LGBT community, we accept these kinds of changes. And in accordance with that changes, of course, gender equality in education is part of it. And I do believe and accept that changes that is happening right now. And lastly, improving the quality of education. So what I like about the ideals of Jesse Lapus, he is really aiming for the improvement of the new education, the quality of education, not only for now, but for the next future, in the next generation. That's why me, as your speaker, these ideals would really help us to have a good, not only good, but the best quality education that we have right now. So, in connection with this, the EFA goals give opportunity to all and it leads to increased literacy rate. So, we are proposing the Oplan, walang maiiwan, lahat makakabasa. This is an innovation that promotes EFA goals specifically in reading literacy. So, what are the goals of this innovation plan? So, first, to develop reading comprehension skills, to build a sense of community and collaboration among students. So, teamwork is really important. Third, to ensure that no student will be left behind. So, like what my goals and Jesse Lapus ideals, and of course, maybe yours as well. So, fourth, the to empower student leadership skills through small group activities. So we all know that in classes we also give group activities, and it will really helps to empower our students' leadership skills. And lastly, to maximize the allotted reading time and enhance reading speed with understanding. It's not only to read and to read, but of course, reading with understanding. So I also have a philosophical basis of this innovation. So what is it? Yeah. So the philosophical basis of the innovation is from Dr. Bell, 1975. He is an educational psychologist from England. And he developed a particular model of what we call the peer tutoring or the mutual peer tutoring. So in this model, one student is the tutor and they are taking turns for these roles. So this model is based on the belief that students learn best when they actively participate in the learning process and that teaching others helps solidify their understanding of the material. And even I do believe in this saying. And Lev Vygotsky, 1978, argues that cognitive development occurs through social interaction. So he explains that the learning process continues more effectively as students interact with more knowledgeable peers. So now let's talk about what are the problems we experience in reading. So we have poor reading comprehension, limited knowledge and vocabulary, lack of teamwork and willingness to work with others, fear of rejection, low performing students, failing grades, least mastered skills, low self esteem and lack of self confidence, and slow and struggling reader and limited time. So among these problems, so here are some strategies that will be implemented in Oplan Walang May Iwan, Lahat Makakabasa. So we have group activities, collaborative reading sessions, reading aloud, assessment question, dugtungang pagkukwento, film viewing or what we call the docu-film, talk show, and we have the reader's theater and peer tutoring. So, in conclusion, the improved reading skills, enhance vocabulary, develops sense of responsibility, openness to constructive criticism, improvement in academic performance, low rate of students at risk, and near master skills, higher self-esteem and boost in self-confidence, fast readers and maximize learning time will definitely help in increasing our PISA results. So, all in all, let's help each other to achieve these goals. I know that we can do it. So, once again, I'm your speaker, Darlene Sarmiento, and I hope that you learn a lot today. Thank you so much for listening.